Hello folks, it's me Razon here. On the off chance that you're searching for a side gig that permits you to procure 2 or 300 bucks each month with no past experience and no abilities, this may be it. And investigate individuals are making upwards to 1200 bucks consistently, and I can guarantee you they are not spending in excess several hours of the day, so we should offer it a chance. The site we will utilize in the present video will be called gotranscript.com, so I simply need you all to go to their foundation and don't stress over it. I will walk you through the whole cycle bit by bit so you can in a real sense track with to help you all see precisely the way that this cycle will work and how you will get compensated. Allowed me to share this fast model here. How about we say that I needed to get more endorsers, more devotees, etc. Fundamentally grow my arrive at one thing I can do is send off a blog where I will present substance related on bringing in cash online, for example, since that is my main subject area. Well, one thing I can do altogether not to make those blocks without any preparation is translate my recordings, since I've proactively got a couple hundred recordings on the channel and I can get the message for those recordings and post it as a blog entry. I trust that checks out to accomplish that I could tap on any video, click on this symbol here, and that will show the full record. Yet as you can see, this will be consequently created. It has no accentuation and this is basically disjointed. I can't reorder this, it won't check out, and rectifying this will require some investment and exertion. It will burn through a ton of time and the outcomes we should confront it, those won't be so breathtaking. Then again, I could type in sound to message in the Google search tab and that will show these various devices that will take care of business naturally. Yet a large portion of the times they won't be free, or then again, assuming they are free, they will have a record size limit, a length cutoff. There will be a wide range of cutoff points. There will be a deterrent in my manner, right, in correlation if I somehow manage to associate with gotranscript.com that will furnish me with 100 human-produced record benefits that will uphold 60 or more various dialects. They've deciphered more than 144 million minutes up to this point, which is great, and their consumer loyalty is evaluated at 98, which is staggering. If I had any desire to translate my video or sound documents, I would need to arrange it, and that will cost me around 70 pennies each moment. That implies that translating a couple thousand minutes of video or sound will cost me a couple hundred bucks. Yet it's definitely justified on the grounds that that will save personal time. Yet presently we won't be the client here, implying that we won't buy any of these administrations. Rather, we will be the individual who conveys that assistance and get compensated for their work, and this is the way you will do it. Leading, you want to go to the record occupations. That is a different segment they have on their site, and this is where the wizardry occurs, and you can join Go Record and be essential for a worldwide group of expert transcriptionists. With only a couple of snaps, they will pay serious rates for their internet-based transcriptionist occupations, and as referenced before, that a few month-to-month workers are making more than 1,000 bucks, and on the off chance that that is not great, I don't have any idea what is, and we should confront it regardless of whether you won't be a top month-to-month worker. Maybe you're associated with a regular job, or you're in school and you're contemplating and you don't actually have a ton of extra time on your hand. Regardless of whether you're a typical worker, that will be an extra 150 bucks that you're making on this stage alone, and I'm truly going to give you a few very much like sites where you can begin filling in to expand your benefits. Yet that will be later on in the video. For the time being, how about we center around gotranscript.com? The site will pay you up to 60 pennies for every sound or video moment. And how about we crunch the numbers here? How about we envision you are only laboring for an hour of the day? That is really sensible, right? We will duplicate 60 by 0.60, which is the payout we are getting, and that is an extra 36 bucks each day. You're simply going to labor for 20 days of the month. That is as yet going to be an additional, we should see 720 bucks that you're making consistently from the solace of your home, working your own hours. You get to make your own timetable here, utilizing nothing else other than a console and a PC. No specialized abilities, no past experience, no costly gear. It beats this. And folks, regardless of whether English isn't your most memorable language and you find it challenging to comprehend specific sound documents and translate them, that won't be an issue, since they will uphold Arabic, Danish, French, Italian, Spanish, any language you can name. With regards to pulling out your benefits, they will work with both PayPal and Payoneer with Joel's, which truly provides you with a ton of choices, and the benefits will get sent straight into Equilibrium each and every Friday. Here's what this is: an independent work significance. You will be in full control. If you would rather not work any longer, you can shut down altogether, or then again, to work more than others you're allowed to do. As such, there will be a lot of tasks that you can include yourself in, and maybe best of all, you get to keep the benefits, since there are all not going to be any expenses that you need to pay to the site. Currently going after a position on goingtranscript.com will be genuinely direct, as it's simply a question of entering in qualifications. Leading, you really want to tap on the apply now button. Then at that point, select your language, and pushing ahead, you really want to enter in an email address and a secret phrase. Whenever you're finished with that, you can finish your profile by giving them a few extra subtleties. and you're all set. You can get to work right now. You can begin today anyway. In the far-fetched case that you have any issues pushing ahead, you can watch their total instructional exercise, and that will show you precisely what you really want to do to join. Currently, folks, here's something I needed to tell you, and this is a reward that will show you how simple the cycle truly is. Buy and buy. Investigate. These folks are valuing the reality. They will give 100 human-produced record benefits, yet that doesn't truly mean you really want to pay attention to that entire sound and type it in. That won't be the way the cycle works, implying that leading they will give you a computerized apparatus that will get the record down for you naturally, and afterward you need to address the steps in light of the fact that the truth of the things here is that robots are flawed occasionally. They will have a few mix-ups and blunders that you really want to manage, yet that will save you a ton of time and exertion. You can in a real sense pay attention to the sound while perusing the message that has been consequently created, and at whatever point you spot an error you're about to address it, and that will get you paid. Recollect up to 10 every month. And here's the best part. GoTranscript.com is only one of the stages that will pay you for your endeavors. There will be a ton of very much like sites out there. You don't need to adhere to utilizing one single stage. That will be a tremendous exercise in futility. Imagine a scenario where this stage isn't accessible any longer. Consider the possibility that it gets no clients, regardless of whether that is exceptionally far-fetched. How about we envision the accompanying situation? We should say they won't acknowledge your application. Are you going to quit bringing in cash? Are you going to abandon the cycle out and out? Well, in the event that you are maybe bringing in cash, online is basically not really for you, but rather I'm certain you all are diligent employees, and if you truly have any desire to take this to a higher level and boost the benefits you will make with this extremely straightforward side gig, you can likewise go to rev.com. That will pay you truly cutthroat rates. You will do basically exactly the same thing. You will pick your many position and get compensated week by week. You can function as a transcriptionist, which will pay you upwards to 1.1 each moment, which is altogether more than whatever you're getting on gotranscript.com, or you can function as a captioner, and that will be far superior. And folks, for those of you who truly communicate in a moment language, you can fill in as a subtitler, and that will pay you threefold the amount of the multitude of far as much as $3 for every video or sound moment. That is a huge distinction and allowed us truly to make it one stride further. I additionally believe you should associate with transcribing.com and afterwards switch over to the positions segment on their site, since that is what we are keen on. You will get compensated working from your home, and the Tamil students are creating north of 20 on this stage alone. Even normal month-to-month workers are making $250. Yet folks, how about we figure it out here? I need to delineate that this cycle is truly worth the effort, regardless of whether you're not a top month-to-month worker. How about we say we don't have a specific ability there? Nothing strange about us. Well, assuming we're a typical worker on googletranscript.com that will pass $150. How about we add to that the sum we are getting on transcribing.com as a normal month-to-month worker, and that will be $250, and we've previously got 400.